Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am just about to do a little bit of meal prep, so I thought I would record it and show you guys how I prep a few meals for the week. So I'm going to be making a lentil chili and a chicken and veggie soup. So I'm hoping that the chicken and veggie soup lasts makes about enough to have for 3 or 4 lunches, and with the chili I'm hoping it's enough to make 4 servings, so Jay and I can have it for dinner for 2 nights. So I am just about to get started, so if you're interested in seeing how I do a little bit of meal prep, just keep watching. Okay, first up I'm going to make a chicken and veggie soup. So these are all the ingredients that are going in it. I'm not going to be using all of this chicken. I'm just going to use 2 chicken breasts and then freeze these 2. And in the middle of the week I'm going to make a chicken stir fry with the other 2 chicken breasts. So yeah, 2 chicken breasts, some potatoes, a can of chickpeas, some chicken stock, some carrots. Again, I won't use all of these, maybe like 3 or 4. A brown onion, olive oil spray, some fresh crushed garlic, salt and pepper, and some tins of corn. So I'm going to quickly prep the carrot and the... Why am I pointing to the onion when I said carrot? I'm going to quickly prep the onion and the carrot, the potatoes, and the chicken, and then I'll show you how I make my chicken and veggie soup. I chopped up the carrots, sorry that's Mitzi. I chopped up the carrots and the potatoes, and I weighed the potatoes, so I've got 320 grams of potatoes. It will just make it easy for me to work out the points once I've finished the soup if I weigh the potatoes. So that's what I've done, and now I'm just going to chop up some chicken. Okay, my chicken is all diced, and now I'm just going to drain and rinse the corn and chickpeas. Now that I've got everything prepped, I can, if I can get the stove to turn on, I can start cooking everything. So I'm just going to fry off these onions with a bit of olive oil spray. I'm just going to measure out some chicken stock. So on the back of this one it says to add 1 heaped teaspoon to 2 cups of hot water. So I'm just gonna add 1 and 2, and this jug holds 4 cups of water, so I'm probably going to need more than 4 cups of water, but yeah, I'm just gonna use this as a base to start with. Okay, my onions are nice and soft, so I'm just going to add a little bit of this garlic paste, just like a teaspoon of it, not too much. And now I'm just going to add the chicken. Oh, try and get it in the pan. And I just want to fry it until all the pinkness goes off the chicken. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. So that was literally just like a minute. And now I'm just going to add the potato and carrots to it. And I'm also going to add the corn and chickpeas. Okay, so that's how the soup should be looking so far. And now I'm just going to add the chicken stock. I'm actually not too sure how much to add. Usually I just eyeball it, but I wanted to be precise for you guys today, so yeah. I'll add this and see how it looks. So that's 4 cups. I think I might need a little bit more. Okay, so I added 2 more cups of water. So in here we have 6 cups of water, and I added another teaspoon of the chicken stock powder. I'm going to pop the lid on and let it simmer wherever my lid is. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna like halfway leave the lid on and just let it simmer for about 20 minutes, and then I will double check on it in 20 minutes time. While this is simmering away, I am going to get on to making a lentil chili. So for the chili, I have just chopped up 1 brown onion and 2 carrots, and because I'm making a big batch, I'm using 2 tins of diced tomato, 1 tin of red kidney beans, and 2 tins of lentils. And then I'm cheating a little bit with the spices. I'm just using this chili spice mix. I just think it like has a really nice like chili kick to it, and it adds a nice flavor. So that's what I'm using for the spices. My chicken soup's bubbling along nicely. So I'm just going to get started with making the chili. I'm just spraying this pan with a bit of olive oil spray. And I'm just going to add these onions to the pan and just get them frying a little bit. With the actual chili itself, the lentils and like everything that's gone into it is 0 points, apart from this chili spice mix, which I think is 1 point. I'll just quickly double check with the Scanny app. Okay, so this pack is 35 grams, so let's just change the serving size. Yeah, so 4 points for this whole pack, and I'm going to make 4 servings out of the chili mix, so it's only 1 point really for a serving of this chili, which is really good. Okay, so once these, let me just turn this light off because it's affecting the lighting. Yeah, once these are soft, I'm going to add the carrots, so I'll just give them a minute more. Okay, so this has just been cooking for about 2 minutes, so I'm just going to add the lentils and beans. And now I'm going to add this whole pack of chili mix. Just give that a little mix around. Now I'm going to add 2 tins of chopped tomatoes. And then we just have to let it simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, the timer just went off for this soup, so I'm just going to check on it. I just want to see if the potatoes and carrots are cooked. Okay, it needs about another 10 minutes, I think. So I'll just pop the lid back on and just set my alarm for another 10 minutes. I've just washed 2 heads of broccoli. I'm not going to cook these because I'm going to be like heating them up when I heat up the chili for dinner, so yeah, they'll cook when I heat the chili up. I just had a quick taste of the potato, and the potato and carrots are all cooked now. So I've turned the soup off the heat, and I've also turned the chili off the heat. This was cooking for about 15 minutes. Now is the time where you can add your seasoning. So I'm just going to add a little bit of salt to the soup. These are all done. It's time to put them into your little containers. So with the chili, I'm having broccoli, and I'm also putting in some cauliflower rice. I had to go to 2 different shops because Woolies only had 1 of these left. So okay, so I'm going to serve up the chicken and veggie soup. I'm hoping to get 4 serves out of it, well, at least 3 anyway. So yeah, we'll see how many I get out of the chicken and veggie soup. The soup, I actually got 4 like massive servings, so the soup would even probably make 6 smaller servings. And then with the lentil, I've got 4 really big servings here, and I've still got all of this left, so this would again make 6 pretty good servings. So for dinner tonight, Jay and I are actually going to have this, so I've just put 2 in a bowl. And then we're going to have this the following night. So it's Monday today. We're going to have this Tuesday, and we'll have this tonight. I was going to put the cauliflower rice like on the sides here, but I just read the back and it says once opened, it's best to consume within 1 day. So yeah, I don't really want to give Jay and me food poisoning. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to steam this tomorrow night and then just put it on the side here, and then again tonight when I warm this up, I'll just steam this at the same time and just put it on the side. So yeah, that is the lentil chili con carne, which is good for Jay and I for 2 days, or if you're just making it for yourself, it would be good for 4 days or 6 days if you want to even make more. I might actually just freeze this, and I can have it for like lunch or dinner in a wrap or something next week or during the week. And yeah, and then with this, I'm going to have a big bowl of it now for lunch. I think it's 12:30. And just, yeah, pop these 2 in the fridge, and I've got this for Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday lunch all sorted, really. So the points for the chicken soup is, I worked it out to be 2 points. The only thing that I have to point is the potato, because literally everything else is 0 points. And the olive oil spray, I only did a tiny bit of olive oil spray, so I'm not really going to count that. But the potato, for 320 grams of potato, it's 6 points, so I just divided that by 4 and it came in at 1.5. So I'm just going to count this soup as 2 points per serve, which I think is pretty good. And then as for the chili, like you saw, the chili powder was 4 points for the whole pack. So I've got over 4 servings here, so I'm just going to say 1 point for the chili just to be on the safe side. And I'm not going to count the olive oil spray because, yeah, obviously the chili powder is less than 1 point, so I think it would kind of balance the points out. The beans and lentils and carrots, they're all 0 points, broccoli 0 points, and the cauliflower rice is 0 points. So if you needed to add a few extra points, you could serve this with actual rice. But if you're running a bit short on the points for dinner, this is like a perfect low 1 point dinner. I hope you guys have all enjoyed my little meal prep video for this week. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know if you're going to try making the lentil chili or the chicken and veggie soup. And I will see you guys all again in my next video. Bye!